My mom disappeared when I was 8. 20 years later, she's back with a secret life of crime, shame, and hidden cash that's tearing my heart apart. Hey Reddit, I'm Mia, 28, and I'm sitting here crying my eyes out, trying to type this because my life just got flipped upside down and I don't know how to deal. I'm a barista, live in a tiny apartment, keep things simple, been on my own since I was 18, raised by my grandma after my mom, Karen, bailed when I was 8. She walked out one night, no note, no goodbye, just left me with grandma and never looked back. I grew up hurt, mad, figuring she didn't want me, and I made peace with it, or thought I did. Then yesterday, she showed up at my door, 20 years gone, and now she's here. And I'm falling apart. Guys, I don't know what to feel. I've spent my whole life patching that hole she left. Grandma was my rock, tough but kind. Raised me in her little house with creaky floors and too many cats. Mom was this ghost I barely remembered. Blurry face, loud laugh, gone before I could grab onto her. Grandma didn't talk about her much, said she was trouble, said I was better off. And when Grandma died 3 years ago, I buried her in that past, or tried to. I've been okay. Work, friends, a quiet life. But then yesterday, I'm home from my shift, coffee still on my hands, and there's a knock. I open it, and it's her, Karen, my mom. Older, thinner, staring at me like I'm the ghost. I froze, my heart pounding so hard I thought I'd pass out. She's got my eyes, my curly hair, and I'm crying before I can stop it, just standing there like a kid again. She's all shaky, saying she's sorry. She's missed me. She's been looking for me. And I'm a mess. Reddit, tears streaming because I hate her. I miss her. I don't even know her. I let her in. Don't know why. Couldn't think straight. And she sat on my couch, this stranger who's my mom, hands twisting like she's nervous. I'm sobbing, asking where she's been, why she left, and she's dodging it. Says it's complicated. Says she had to go. Promises she'll explain. I'm so mad. Guys, 20 years, and that's it? She stayed an hour, my tiny place feeling smaller with her in it. Kept saying she wants to make it right. Kept looking at me like I'd vanish. I'm crying the whole time, barely hearing her. Why now? Why me? What does she want? She gave me a number, some cheap phone, said call her. She's in town. Won't leave till we talk. I kicked her out after that. Couldn't take it, my head spinning, and sat there, bawling, staring at that number like it's a bomb. I grew up thinking she didn't care. Grandma said she was selfish, a runner, and now she's back, and I'm breaking all over again. I couldn't sleep last night. Kept seeing her face, hearing her voice, this mix of stranger and memory that's killing me. I dug out an old box from Grandma's stuff. Photos, keepsakes, stuff I hadn't touched since she died. Looking for her, needing something real. Found a picture. Me at 6. Mom holding me, smiling like she loved me. And I lost it, sobbing into my pillow, because where'd that woman go? There's a letter too, Grandma's handwriting, sealed, never opened. My hands shook as I tore it up. Mia, if Karen comes back, don't trust her. She's got secrets that hurt. My stomach dropped. What secrets? What hurt? I'm so confused. Guys, crying as I write this. What did she do? Today's been a haze. I called off work, couldn't face it. Just sat here staring at that number, the letter, the photo. I want to hate her. 20 years gone, no calls, no nothing. But I'm aching for her too. This mom I never had, and it's tearing me up. I texted her, short, sharp, said we'll meet tomorrow. Public place, I need answers. My hands were shaking so bad I could barely type. She replied fast, said yes, she'll be there. And I'm bawling now. Reddit, because I don't know what's coming. Grandma's warnings in my head, secrets that hurt, and I'm terrified, but I can't stop. I need to know why she left me, why she's back, even if it breaks me more. I'm such a mess, guys, crying every 5 minutes, feeling like that 8-year-old kid waiting for her to come home. She's here now, after all this time, and I hate how much I want her to love me, how much it hurts that she might not. I'll update after tomorrow. I'm scared. I'm mad. I'm falling apart. But I have to face her. Thanks for reading. I'm a wreck, but getting this out's keeping me sane. I don't know what's next, but I'm not ready to let her go again. Not yet. Update 2. My mom told me why she left, and it's breaking me more. Hey Reddit, it's Mia again. And I'm a total mess right now. Crying so hard my hands are shaking, barely able to type this because yesterday I met my mom. Karen, and what she told me is ripping me apart. I posted last time about her showing up after 20 years. Left me at 8, raised by grandma. No word until she knocked on my door, begging to explain. I was a wreck, digging up old photos, grandma's letter warning me about her secrets, and I texted her to meet. Yesterday, at a coffee shop, because I needed answers, even if it hurt. God, it hurts so bad, guys, and I don't know how to hold it together. I got there early, my stomach in knots, tears already burning as I sat clutching my coffee. She walked in. Karen, my mom. Looking older, thinner, her eyes all red like she'd been crying too. I'm sobbing just thinking about it. She sat across from me, hands fidgeting, and I couldn't stop. Tears streaming, asking why. Why'd she leave me? Why now? She started slow, her voice all shaky, saying she's sorry. She never stopped loving me. And I'm bawling harder because I want to believe her. But 20 years, Reddit. 20 years of nothing, and I'm breaking just hearing her say my name. She told me then why she left, and it's like a knife in my chest. Back in '03, when I was 8, she was a mess, drinking too much, fighting with grandma, barely keeping it together. I'm crying as I type this. I don't remember that, just her laugh, her hugging me, but she said it was bad. She met this guy, Rick, some loser from a bar, and got tangled up with him. Drugs, stupid choices. My hands are shaking. She said one night, Rick got her to help him rob a gas station. Just a dumb, desperate grab, and it went wrong. Cops came. He ran. She got caught. I'm sobbing so hard. She went to jail, 6 months, and grandma took me, told her to stay away when she got out. I sat there, tears all over my face, my coffee cold. She said she didn't fight it. Thought I'd be better off without her. This broken mom with a record. I'm losing it. Guys, 20 years I thought she didn't want me, and she was ashamed, hiding from me because she messed up. I'm mad. I'm hurt. I'm crying for that kid who waited, not knowing she was locked up, not knowing grandma kept her away. She said she tried after, wrote letters, called once, but grandma shut her out, said I'd hate her, and she believed it, stayed gone. I'm bawling. She loved me, she says, but left me anyway, and it's tearing me up. I couldn't stop crying. Asked why now, why come back, and she broke down too, tears dripping, saying she's sober 5 years, been looking for me since grandma died, wanting to fix it. I'm so torn. Reddit. I hate her for running, for not fighting harder, but I see her crying, see me in her face, and I miss her so much it hurts. I yelled. Well, whispered loud, all choked up. Why didn't she try? Why let me think she didn't care? She just sobbed, said she was scared I'd hate her, scared of her past, and I'm sitting there, a mess, wanting to hug her and push her away at the same time. We stayed 2 hours, me crying, her talking, my head spinning with this story I never knew. She gave me a letter, hers this time, not grandma's, said read it later. It's everything she couldn't say then. I took it, my hands shaking, and left. Couldn't handle more, my chest so tight I couldn't breathe. I got home, sat on my couch, sobbing into my hands. She was in jail, she was broken, and I'm mad at her, at grandma, at myself for not knowing. I opened her letter that night, tears all over it, pages of her sorry, her missing me, her hoping I'd forgive her, and I'm crying harder, guys, because I want to, but it's so heavy. Today's been awful. I called off work again. Can't face people, just sat here with that letter, the photo of us, grandma's warning in my head. Secrets that hurt. I'm breaking, Reddit. She told me why she left, but it's not enough. It's not the whole story. I texted her, said we need to meet again. I need more. And she replied fast, said tomorrow, anywhere I want. I'm sobbing as I write this. Then my phone buzzed, unknown number. She's not telling you everything. Ask about Rick. My heart stopped. I'm shaking so bad. Who's texting me? What's she hiding? I'm terrified, guys. Her past, this Rick guy. It's not over, and I'm falling apart waiting for tomorrow. I'm such a wreck, crying every minute, feeling that 8-year-old hurt all over again. She's back. She loves me. She broke me, and I don't know what's coming, but I can't stop now. I'll update after tomorrow. I'm scared. I'm mad. I need her, and it's killing me. Thanks for being here. I'm a disaster, but this is keeping me from drowning. I don't know what's next, but I'm chasing it, even if it hurts more. Update 3. My mom's secret is worse than I thought, and I'm shattered. It's Mia again, and I'm a complete wreck right now. Crying so hard I can barely see, my hands shaking as I type this because I met my mom, Karen, today, and what she told me is breaking me into pieces. I posted last time about her explaining why she left me at 8, jail for a robbery with some guy Rick, 20 years gone because she was ashamed, and I was a mess, torn between hating her and wanting her back. That text, she's not telling you everything. Ask about Rick, hit me like a truck, and today I pushed her for the truth. God, guys, it's so much worse, and I'm falling apart. I met her at the park, quiet, open, my stomach in knots as I walked up, tears already burning. She was there, sitting on a bench, looking small, her eyes red like she knew what was coming. I sat down, sobbing before I could stop it, and just let it out. Told her I got a text, told her I need everything, no more half stories. I'm crying as I write this. She started shaking, tears spilling, and I could see it. She's been hiding something big, something that's why she's really here. I begged, whispered through sobs. Tell me about Rick, tell me all of it. And she broke. Guys, she broke right there. She took me back to that night in '03, the robbery, the gas station, Rick's idea, and I'm trembling just typing it. She said it wasn't just a grab. Rick had a gun, pulled it on the clerk, and she froze, didn't stop him. My heart stopped, tears streaming as she said it went bad fast. Rick shot the guy, not to kill, but he hit his leg, blood everywhere, and they ran. I'm sobbing so hard. She didn't shoot, didn't know he'd do it, but she was there, part of it, and the clerk almost died. Cops caught her, Rick got away, and she took the fall. 6 months in jail, a record, while he vanished. I'm losing it. Guys, she was in a shooting, my mom, and I'm crying for that clerk, for her, for me. I doubled over on that bench, sobbing into my hands. She kept going, voice all cracked, saying she got out, wanted me back, but Grandma wouldn't let her near. She said Rick found her after, tracked her down, threatened her, said if she talked, he'd come for us, for me. I'm shaking so bad. She left because he scared her, stayed gone because he was out there, and I'm bawling, picturing this monster haunting her, haunting me without me knowing. She said he's why she didn't fight harder. Thought he'd hurt me if she came back, and I'm mad. I'm hurt. I'm crying for that 8-year-old kid who didn't know her mom was running from a gunman. I'm such a mess. She said he's gone now, died years back, overdose, and she's free, been sober, came to find me when she knew it was safe. I'm sobbing harder, 20 years, and he's why? This Rick, this shadow she let take her from me? I yelled. Well, cried loud. Why didn't she tell Grandma? Get help? Fight for me? She just broke down, tears all over, said she was weak, scared, thought I'd hate her for what she'd done. I'm so torn. Reddit. I hate her for not trying. But I see her crying, see her guilt, and I miss her so much it's killing me. We sat there, both crying, my chest so tight I couldn't breathe. She said she's here to stay, wants me, wants to fix it. I'm shaking as I write this. I want her too, but it hurts. This truth hurts, and I don't know if I can trust her. I left after, couldn't take more, needed air, and got home, sat on my floor, sobbing with her letter, Grandma's warning, secrets that hurt. And it's true. It's all true. I'm breaking, guys. She was part of a shooting, ran from a guy who threatened me, and I'm mad at her, at him, at Grandma for keeping me in the dark. Today's been hell. I called off work again. Can't function. Just sat here crying, staring at that photo of us, her letter begging me to forgive her. I texted her, said I need time, need to think, and she replied, said she'll wait. She's not leaving. I'm bawling now. Then my phone buzzed again. Same unknown number. Rick's not the end. Ask about the money. My heart stopped. I'm shaking so bad. Who's texting me? What money? I'm freaking out. Reddit. She's still hiding something. And I'm terrified. Crying like a kid. Not sure I can take more. Grandma was right. Secrets that hurt. And I'm shattered. Guys, waiting for what's next. I'm a disaster. Tears everywhere. Feeling that little girl's pain all over again. She's back. She loves me. She's broken me worse. And I don't know what's coming. But I can't stop now. I'll update when I can. I'm scared. I'm mad. I need her. And it's tearing me apart. Thanks for listening. I'm falling to pieces, but this is keeping me alive. I don't know what's left, but I'm facing it. even if it breaks me more. Update 4. My mom's last secret broke me, but I'm finding my way. I'm crying my eyes out typing this, but it's different now. Still hurts like crazy, but there's this tiny light I'm holding on to. I posted last time about my mom, Karen, admitting she left me at 8 because of a robbery with Rick that went wrong. He shot someone. She went to jail, stayed gone 20 years to keep me safe from him. I was a wreck, sobbing over her story. Then that text. Rick's not the end. Ask about the money. Sent me reeling. And what I found out today. God. Guys, it shattered me. But I'm starting to breathe again, and I need to tell you how it ends. After that text, I was shaking, crying all night, staring at her letter, Grandma's warning. Secrets that hurt, burning in my head. I couldn't wait. Texted her right then. Said meet me now. I need it all. No more hiding. She replied fast. Said okay. Park again. Midnight. And I drove there. Tears blurring the road. My heart pounding so hard I thought I'd break. She was waiting, sitting on that bench, looking like a ghost under the streetlight, and I'm sobbing as I walk up, hands trembling, begging, tell me about the money, tell me everything, please. She started crying too, and I knew. This was it, the last piece. She took me back to '03 again, that awful night. Rick with the gun, the clerk bleeding, her running, and I'm bawling just typing it. She said after jail, Rick found her, threatened me. Grandma said he'd kill us if she didn't pay him hush money, $5,000 he'd stashed from the robbery. My stomach dropped. She didn't have it, couldn't get it. So she ran, left us to keep him away, but he kept tracking her, year after year, bleeding her dry. I'm sobbing so hard. She worked odd jobs, sent him cash when she could, stayed gone because every dime she made went to him, not me. I'm shaking. She paid him to protect me, lost me to save me, and I hate it. Guys, I hate it so much. I'm crying into my hands. She said he got worse, violent, took everything she had, and she broke down, tears all over, saying she wanted to come back, tried once, but he found her, beat her bad, made her swear I'd never know. I'm losing it, picturing her scared, alone, paying this monster while I grew up thinking she didn't care. She said he died, 15, overdose, like she told me, but left her nothing, no way back, just shame and a record. I'm mad. I'm hurt. Why didn't she tell Grandma? Get help? And she sobbed, said she was weak, thought I'd hate her, thought I was better off. I'm bawling. She's my mom, and she let him take her from me, but I see her crying, and I feel her pain too. I asked then, why now? What's the money now? And she shook, pulled an envelope from her bag, my hands trembling as I took it. Inside, $5,000, worn bills, her handwriting on a note. Mia, it's yours, all I could save after he was gone. I dropped it, sobbing so hard I couldn't breathe. She's been scraping by, sober 5 years, saving every penny she didn't owe him. For me, to give me something after all this time. I'm a mess. Guys, she paid him to keep me safe, lost 20 years, and this is her sorry, this little stack of cash, and I'm crying for her, for me, for everything we didn't have. I broke right there, fell into her arms, sobbing like a kid, and she held me, crying too, saying she loves me. She's so sorry. I'm torn. I hate what she did, leaving me, paying him instead of fighting, but I feel her shaking, feel her love, and I miss her so bad it hurts. We stayed like that, crying in the dark, my chest so tight, and I told her, I don't know if I can forgive, but I need her, need time. She nodded, tears dripping, said she'll wait. She's here, and I left, my head spinning, tears all over my shirt. I got home, sat with that money, her letter, Grandma's warning, and cried until I couldn't anymore. She's broken, she's mine, she's back, and I'm shattered. I kept the cash, can't touch it yet. It's too raw, but I'm not burning her out of me. Work's been my anchor, went back, poured coffee, hands shaky but moving, and my friend at the shop hugged me, didn't ask, just stayed. I'm still a mess. Nights hurt. I see her scared, see me waiting, but I'm fighting through. Weeks later, I met her again. Coffee shop, quieter tears, and we talked, slow, real. She's staying in town, working at a diner, trying, and I'm crying less, letting her in a little. That texter, never figured it out, maybe an old friend, maybe Rick's ghost, I don't know, but it got me here. I stood in my apartment last night, city lights soft outside, and felt it. Lighter, not fixed, but alive. She left me, saved me, broke me, and I'm finding me in the pieces. I loved her, lost her, and I'm letting the hate go. Tears fall, but they're softer now. Thanks, Reddit. I was a wreck, you held me up, and I'm still crying. But I'm okay, I think.